whenever you eventually see this, I still hope you have a good morning or a good day. So, I am here to talk about protecting your vision, your business idea. And I really want to hone in specifically on, as I've been saying, an intuitive entrepreneur, someone that is, you might be just divinely led or inspired, which I think most of us, if not all of us, are to do certain things. But if you feel intuitively led or inspired to start and create a certain vision, while you don't have control over the end all be all product and how it comes to fruition, you do, I believe, have a duty and control over protecting that and not allowing others to take that vision and warp it into something else that is completely out of alignment with you. Um, and I'm repping my pink for breast cancer awareness. But protecting your vision. When I say protecting your vision as an intuitive entrepreneur and just maybe someone in general, I am referring to when you're creating something, you're crafting something, and you may be a vivid individual when you got the idea in your mind to create that business or that brand, and you feel the emotions, the embodiment, the that you see it. You may not know how it's all going to come together or how it's going to get there, but you see it. As you navigate gaining your resources and the alignment coming to you for opportunities to bring that vision to life, you are going to run across people, places, entities, things that can absolutely provide value, structure, wisdom, and guidance in doing that, but can also solicit their version of what they think your vision should be. And I would say be very mindful to not allow what you are called to create to become what somebody else thinks you should create. Because I know we're in a capitalistic society. People are money driven. People are all about that bottom line, results, data, and making that profit. For the intuitive entrepreneur, that may not be the top of mind. Yes, we want to make money. We want to not only survive but thrive. So we're not, you know, pushing poverty or anything like that. But I'm saying you have to be very clear when you're getting out of alignment with what your vision and your business was initially about. Yes, once it's established, who knows how far it can go and who it can touch and what it can do and how it can change your life. But sometimes the purpose or the drive is not to scale. Maybe it's not about hitting these huge big numbers all the time. Maybe it's about reaching or serving that particular person. Or this what you create or build might impact somebody 2 or 3 generations from now, and you don't know that. And while we can't control those things, I'm just saying you're gonna know, you're gonna feel when you're getting out of alignment with what your initial business and vision was for. And I've seen this and I've experienced this with when you might seek to have a mentor or someone that you want to pull and draw advice and tips from. You might want to start modeling what you do after what they did, outside of just the practical steps and outside of just, the good application and knowledge to get results. You may be trying to literally embody what they created. I would say don't do that. You can take the knowledge and the tips to build the structure and the bones of your business so that things run smoothly and proficiently and well. But if you see someone that may be in the same field that you feel called to or doing something similar to what you're doing, just know you don't have to do it just like them. Because in that, you lose yourself and you lose your business, or you lose at least the initial pure vision of what it was for you to do. And sometimes it can be hard to get back to that because you feel like, well, I've never done this before, so how do I know it's going to work? I may be safer or better off doing what's already been done. If that was the case, you wouldn't have had this vision. You wouldn't have been called to do it in your unique and particular way. And for that path to be lined out and carved out for you, if that was the case. So, pivoting from that, there's something else to this that I also want to mention. Being an intuitive and spiritual person as well, some people consider their business and what they do a a completely separate entity from them, and I think that's fine. But for me, as an intuitive entrepreneur, my business is not this completely separate entity. It is an extension of me. If I am looking to serve someone, heal, help, whatever, that person that is going to eventually interact with what I've created is receiving an extension of who I am. And that is one of the core values of my business, or my business is. And if I get too far away from that, I'm going to feel disconnected from it. And it's going to just become a numbers game. I say, be very mindful of that. It is okay if you do want to treat your business like your baby. Yes, know when to grow and pivot and change. And if something isn't working, to go ahead and try a different route. But it is okay to be connected or attached to your business, because there's purpose there. It is an extension of your energy, the effort you're putting forth, and something that you are producing in this world. I think when people get away from that, that is how some people, when they notice someone's business may have gotten bought out or rebranded or something, and the energy feels different. I felt like that was kind of the case with Shea Moisture, where shortly after they were bought out, some of the branding changed. It became a little more diverse, which is cool if that is how the brand initially started out. And while it may have made the owner or whoever, sold it more money, they lost a lot of connection with their original African American female crowd. Think of that example when I say what you're creating and who you're serving is an extension of you. Just by extension of what you're making, people are connecting to it in a very special way. And if you sever that very sacred bond just for the sake of gain or increase, yes, maybe your only reward in that is going to be the gain and increase. But you may lose something very valuable. And that's that connection with the people that you serve. Even if it's not conscious for you, even if you're not thinking of it, what you're building and what you're creating and what you're putting your life energy into fostering and doing is bigger and more valuable than just trying to make $1. And I know that can be easier said than done, but even that is something I am currently working through in getting mentorship and guidance from people that are successful. I've had to be very careful about not letting my very sacred thing that I'm trying to build become something made by a super capitalist or workaholic and scaling beyond where I really feel called to go. And for some people, they may consider that playing small. But everybody doesn't have to play big to win. And everybody doesn't have to be a super duper overachiever to be successful. Hi, whoever said Leon, hi. But you don't have to do that. And I know in society and in our culture, where hustle culture and flexing and being super successful and looking super well off is a popular thing to feel like you've made it. When it comes to the things we're doing sacredly and the things that we're doing from the heart, it's imperative that you remain true to that. Continue to grow and pivot as a person where necessary. But like the old saying goes, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. If it ain't broken, don't fix it. Don't let impatience drive you to try to create something that you weren't called to do. Because when it starts to crumble or when it doesn't work out, you're going to feel like a failure, and you're going to feel like, you're not meant to occupy the business space. And that may not be the case. So protect your vision, stand firm in what you're called to do. And when it comes to guidance and wisdom and mentorship from people that are in the business world, eat the meat and spit out the bones. Take what applies to you and let the rest go. So that is it for this live. I hope it was helpful and clear. feel free to let me know if you can relate to what I'm saying about feeling like you gotta, you know, change or deviate from the core or the purity of your business in order to make it. Because I truly believe you don't. Anyway, have a great day.